Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jeff Dio, and I want to talk to you about my brand new book, Spark. Listen, there's something that we're missing in the church. I know, you're like, I know, can you believe it? Yes, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things, and I talk about it in my book, but one of the things that I think is one of the most important is that we are missing the ability to help people worship God on their own. And what I mean is this element of spontaneous worship. You know, we have a lot of great worship songs that are written by professionals who are talented, and they say the things that we want to say to God. They're so powerful, right? But there's something that we need to add that we're missing. We don't need to get rid of the corporate songs, all the beautiful songs that are written by all of our favorite artists and songwriters. But what we need to do is we need to add the spontaneous song to our church services. Why? Think about it this way. When you get a card, a birthday card, an anniversary card, something like that, think about it, you get it from like a young child, right? Your child actually makes a card for you, or maybe your grandma writes a card to you. Now, when they give you a card, they have this Hallmark card with beautiful poetry, right? Written by the professionals. Amazing stuff. Some people spend hours trying to find the right card, right? But then your grandma or your child writes in their own handwriting something specific to you from them. I'm telling you, so many times I skim over the poetry, I skim over the professionally written stuff, and I go right to the handwritten stuff, whether it's written in crayon or in cursive or however it is. But I know that when I read that part, it's from them to me specifically. Think about God. You're regurgitating words. I'm regurgitating words that other writers have written. That's very powerful. It can be very meaningful, but there's something special when we sing the corporate song, the known song, and then we morph into a spontaneous song that's from you directly to God. You might say, well, Jeff, I'm not a singer. I'm not really poetic. Exactly the point. God doesn't care about you singing in pitch or whatever it is. Now, yes, if you're a worship leader, and yes, if you're a singer on the stage, but if you're a worshiper, and this is what we've got to teach our congregations, is that they can begin to sing out their song to God. Maybe it's a simple song. All they're singing is, Jesus, I love you, or I need you, God. I like to say it's prayers set to music. Right? People know how to pray. You ask them to pray, they can pray. Well, what if they begin to set those prayers to music, and it's from their heart to God's heart? You know, all that the scripture requires is that we make a joyful noise. I'm telling you guys, you might think this would be kind of weird for unbelievers. I'm telling you, unbelievers are looking for something, a way that they can communicate to God from their heart. And not only this, but the spontaneous worship, it's also going to help keep people engaged. You could sing a whole song that you know, and your mind is totally unengaged. You get to the end of the song, and you're like, I don't even know what I just sang. But if you ask a congregation to sing their own song, suddenly they have to step in. They go, oh, well, I have to bring something. I have to say something meaningful. And so their mind, their heart begins to engage toward their Creator. And that, guys, that's what we want. We want people to be engaged with their hearts and their minds toward their Creator, saying the things that they need to say to Him, confessing their sins, confessing their love, calling out for help. And this is something that I'm going to help you learn how to introduce in my book, Spark. You're going to learn how to introduce this to your congregation, this element of spontaneous worship. You're going to teach people how to do it. You're going to give them the biblical precedent for it, and it's going to change the way your congregation worships. So check it out, Spark at jeffdio.com and Amazon, and we'll go on that journey together.